My name is Alex Walker-Griffin, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as a member of the Hercules City Council, located about 20 minutes away from San Francisco. I'm excited to be here. 2 years into the Inflation Reduction Act, and we're already seeing progress being made in this country. Listen, I'm a California boy born and raised, and we're known for a couple of things: beautiful coastlines, beautiful weathers, but unfortunately, we're also known for fires, like the one we have raging on in my home state right now. In 2018, as a private first class, I mobilized to the campfire in Paradise, California, our state's most deadliest and destructive fire. It was the first time in my life that I ever drove through smoke, fog, and rain all at the same time. To arrive to Paradise in Magalia, California, to see nothing but burnt cars, destroyed lives, and destroyed stories. And I remember one morning as me and my unit were getting ready to roll out for the next mission, I remember thinking to myself, how can we have something like this happen? To see the tears in the eyes of the residents that I came in contact with during my time in Paradise was something that I will forever live with. To know the stories of the deceased that came from the event is something that I will never forget. But out of darkness, through the ashes, comes beauty. When I became an elected official in 2020, I told myself I would be committed to making sure that we never have a Paradise fire like we had in Paradise in Magalia just several years ago. But that's exactly why I'm optimistic and I'm excited about the Inflation Reduction Act. You see, even though I'm a California boy, my dad hails from Gary, Indiana. And if you know the story of Gary, Indiana, you know it's a prideful community, a strong community with a rich history in steel manufacturing. Unfortunately, the steel manufacturing plant has reduced its reductions greatly, obviously impacting the community. But what this act does, the Inflation Reduction Act does, it invests into every corner of this country, something we haven't seen since the New Deal under President FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So first, I want to thank President Biden and his administration and all the lawmakers just down the road for their efforts to invest into this country. But this is not just the law. This is a change of pace. This is a change of life for this country. Let me tell you right now, this is job creation. This is opportunity making, something we haven't seen before. And for many of us, this is a change in lifestyle. This is investing in Kentucky. This is investing in California. This is investing in Wisconsin, Washington. Every corner of this country will be impacted by the jobs this creates. 9 million jobs are expected to be created out of this job. In addition to that, by 2030, we're expected to reduce 40% of our carbon emissions. So on top of having good paying union jobs, we'll have a reduction in our greenhouse gases. Literally everyone can breathe a little bit easier with this act. So we thank President Biden again. But as we look forward to the future, there's a couple of things that I also we're investing into our communities. In Hercules, California, we're a bayside city. We sit right along the San Pablo Bay coastline. And you know what President Biden, working with President Biden and my Congressman John Yermin, we were able to do? We were able to secure $850,000 for our Hercules Hub. Now, what is the Hercules Hub, you might ask? It's one of the best things ever, and I'm a little biased when I say it's the best project in America. Ferry, train, bus service, and housing along our waterfront. In addition to the beauty of California, we're also known for a little something called traffic. And I live 17 miles away from San Francisco, and it takes me an hour and a half to get home. That's emissions on the road. That's time lost. To have a ferry and train and bus service connect my city to San Francisco, it allows more cars to get off the road. It allows more people to get back to their lives. And it improves our health while we're doing it. So while we continue to invest in our communities and we continue to make sure that our communities are safe, both physically, by lowering rates of asthma, not seeing some of these catastrophic events, we have to remember that it is up to us to continue to be the stewards of our community and working with great people like President Biden and all of his administration to further pursue the goals that is making this world a better place, that is making this union more strong, and making our country better than it's ever been. Thank you.